Hey everybody, welcome to Best in Class. My name is Prestigious Key, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make better use of your Specialist characters in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Your Specialist character defines who you are from your battle chatter down to your weapon or ability that you use throughout the game. The operative that we'll be focusing fire on today is named Seraph. Seraph gives you two choices before going into a multiplayer battle, the Annihilator weapon or her specialist ability called Combat Focus. Each of these choices actually weigh in on what type of player you are, so if you're more aggressive, I would suggest going with the Annihilator, but if you're more defensive, Combat Focus may be for you. Trying to go for those higher score streaks might be beneficial for your team if you're more defensive and like playing the objective all at the same time. This 6-round revolver single-shot pistol is able to kill enemies at long-range distances and is even able to penetrate material in order to get one-shot kills on your enemies. Not only is the Annihilator pistol great for taking out the offense, it's also great for taking out score streaks like UAVs, GI units, and choppers that are in the air. Fun fact, Seraph actually has an augmented mechanical arm which allows her to fire this weapon without taking any damage to herself, but if any of the other 8 Specialist characters were to pick this weapon up off the ground and use it, they would actually break every single bone in their arm upon taking that very first shot, rendering them useless in the battlefield. Even though the Annihilator is the most powerful handgun in existence, it still has its drawbacks though. The first one being that it's single action, which means every time you take a shot, you're gonna have to pull the hammer back, which exposes you to take incoming shots from enemies that are within your vicinity, and this is an especially important one for one-on-one gunfights, as this will pertain directly to this situation. Time to switch gears a little bit, heading over to the Specialist ability Combat Focus. This ability is directed towards people that are more defensive players. If you want to earn those higher up score streaks, this is a great one for you. Works well in game modes like Domination, Kill Confirm, Search and Destroy, but depending on what your score streak setup is, Combat Focus can allow you to get those streaks a lot faster. Domination, in my personal opinion, is by far the easiest place to earn your score streaks, as it allows you to drop down multiple wrap deploy ships, call in motherships, and using Combat Focus in this mode will stack as well, meaning that you can use it more than once within one singular life, and you can use it to its fullest potential. So if you're the type of player to casually take their time collecting objectives, picking off enemies from afar, and defending objectives, you'll be able to use Combat Focus multiple times in one life, granting you an easier pathway to those higher score streaks. Now that we know both about the Annihilator pistol and Combat Focus, what is the best loadout that we should use universally? Starting with the KN-44, previously known as the ARK-7, the KN-44 is a great assault rifle for any medium to long range engagement, and it's really comparable to the Man of War. If you wanted to use the Man of War, it has a little bit of a slower fire rate, but you're able to defend from farther ranges, meaning that you'll be able to stay capturing or defending an objective while simultaneously taking out enemies at longer distances. Creating a loadout is almost as important as the game mode you want to play in, so if you're somebody that's running and gunning or somebody that plays defensively, both the KN-44 and the Man of War are optimized for not only team deathmatch, but domination, kill confirmed, as well as search and destroy. If you're somebody like myself who loves pure momentum, movement, and mobility on the map, you can go ahead and swap out both of these for a submachine gun like the VMP or the Weevil and increase your overall flag captures by making your way to objectives a little bit faster.
Special thanks to Carl's Jr. and Hardee's for bringing you today's episode of Best in Class. Did you know that you can win in-game achievements and real-life gear by picking up the Ultimate Care Package at Carl's Jr. or Hardee's with the Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger? It's true. Just pick up a Carl's Jr. Ultimate Care Package at your local Carl's Jr. or Hardee's. Peel off the game piece, type in the code, and you'll be entered to win. You can win some crazy stuff and maybe even the grand prize, a paid trip to Treyarch Studios, the team behind Call of Duty Black Ops 3, to have a unique behind-the-scenes look at how the game was developed. So get out there, Specialists, and bring home the bacon.